Welcome to Leduc and the start of a season of champions on TSN. Bang it, run it across, he's going to touch it far enough for 4 championships. Kevin Kelly. Another season of champions begins today in Leduc. Chelsea Curry will steal for the Canadian Curling Championship. A star-studded field, 14 of the country's best, and this week everyone playing for a big ticket. A win Sunday will clinch their spot in the curling trials for China. The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup next. And it all starts here at the Leduc Recreation Center, as on this Wednesday morning we welcome you inside and say, hello Canada, so nice to be back with you. The start of a season of champions that will take us right through the Men's Worlds in Glasgow come April. And as always alongside, just Russ. Cheryl, though, is here. She is on the ice. She is skipping Casey Scheidegger's team this week, and a congratulations to Casey and her family on the birth of their son, Riker. So now it begins, this 3-year process to get to Beijing, wear that maple leaf, and the curling trials in Saskatoon in 2021. Let's take a look at the field and who jumps out at you.
Well, for the men, it's Brad Jacobs all day. How do you make a gold medalist better? They actually did that in bringing in another gold medalist in the great Mark Kennedy. 80% win rate so far. They won this event last year, which was Mark's first time on the team. 2 wins so far this year. They have to be the favorites by the weekend. Same with Carrie Anderson on the women's side. It's not Holman, it's not Jones for the first time ever. 4 skips here, Vic. Who knew? 3.5 points. They're outscoring their opponents. That's unheard of.
And let's remember, 4 years ago, the first teams to get that ticket to the trials were Gushue and Holman. And who represented Canada in Korea? Gushue and Holman. A brand new season of champions about to begin from here in Leduc and on Canada's sports leader, TSN. Glad to be back with you.
By the red, pick it, move the red stone.
Angle it back. Oh, and there you go. Get it by their own. Oh, and sit there for the win. Not a lick. 1. Oh, and he split it around, avoids the jam, and they are sitting. 3. It's heavy, they're saying. There's the tap. There's the tap. Is this for the win? Yes, it is.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires. The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere. By Home Hardware, Here's How. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
So it is Brendan Bottcher coming off a win in Penticton on Monday against Brad Gushue, who has lost the final of a couple of events this year. Time to meet the teams now. It's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Gushue out of the Valley Haley Golf and Country Club, the Remax Center in St. John's, skipped by 39-year-old Brad Gushue with Jeff Walker, Brett Gallant, and Mark Nichols. Team Bottcher, they're out of the Saville Community Sports Center just up the road in Edmonton. 27-year-old Brendan Bottcher with Carrick Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Darren Molden. Brad Gushue will throw red, Bottcher the yellow, and Gushue winning the draw to the button. And so he will have the last rock. He has the hammer in this first end of play. And Bottcher puts down the brush just inside the edge of the 12. And to get us underway, the Bottcher lead is Carrick Martin.
Little light.
You could almost make the argument that Gushue, for the first time in a long time, might be the underdog here.
Top 4.
Pretty average year for his standards last year.
Top 8.
But he's turning it around all of a sudden. He's kind of sneaking in the up the ladder here on the money list, and he'll be ready for this event.
Nice shot, Carr. Nice. It ended up being like hats.
As he draws center line, top edge of the 4. Jeff Walker.
Wait's good
Just
right
an
now.
incredible surface, Vic. Practice draw to the button. They were taking edge of the 12 on every single sheet. Looks level. Tons of late finish. Exactly what these teams want.
Let's take a look at the keys to the game, and it's brought to you by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like Cashmere.
Well, for Brendan Bottcher's team, just ride that momentum. 2 Brier finals, almost, we watched that highlight earlier, almost pulled off the Brier Championship. They've had a great start to the season, albeit not playing that much. They're playing better and better. Won last weekend. So bring that momentum and that confidence right off the bat. But be patient. It's the first draw. We see so many upsets in that first draw because the skips just cannot get that broom in the right spot.
I don't remember.
And they have a bit of a problem with the stone that Carrick Martin is going to throw, so they'll call out the
unless he threw the 8
ice maker. Now, unless they've thrown the wrong stones and out of order, their order. These stones were last used.
What's in the corner there?
At the doubles in Fredericton back in March.
There's two
the ice
handles
maker
with
this
ones.
week is Greg
There wasn't
Owasco.
before.
No.
And he's now taken over as the head ice maker for Curling Canada.
Here we go.
With Jamie Barrasa's departure.
They've got 2 number 1s, Vic.
Yeah, so they're trying to now that he's checking the stones on.
So we got 2 carts, like I threw the 1, and then there's another 1. There's 2 handles that have 1.
On letter on sheet E, just to make sure. Let's take a look at the keys now for Brad Gushue.
Well, wouldn't the battle of the angles, when there's 2 teams this good, this close in shot-making abilities, you have to get those angles right, get around the corner guards, get around the center guards into the appropriate spot so you can run them in later. And unforced errors for Gushue, not that they make a lot of errors, but last season that's exactly what happened. 1 bad end, 1 bad steal, that's all it takes at this level to lose.
So if you want to switch it out, I'm okay with it.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
What you can do in practice?
Brett Waldroff, the head official,
I don't know.
still in this discussion about which rocks. And now they've just, they're going to switch it out, and there's no offense here. Let's take a look at the rules of play. 10 ends, 38 minutes, and that's thinking time, of course, and 2 90-second timeouts.
Cool.
So a little bit of a hiccup here to start. When you come out, I'm sure you want to come out. You don't need this interference right away.
No, the first end of a championship, it feels like it takes an hour and a half to begin with. So this is not what they really want, but it's not going to affect the ice, and they'll be fine. They're used to these type of teams. They're used to this type of stuff.
Clean.
Going to play this simple hit here anyways.
Clean. Easy. Whoa. Jared. That was a good throw. Good throw.
That's good, eh? Same weight.
That was
Same
a good
weight's
weight,
good,
yep. Same weight.
Yep. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
So up and down the ice we go here in this first. So pleased also to be back with Kathy Gauthier, and a very pleased Winnipeg Blue Bombers fan as she sits there in her her brown and blue. Congratulations on that.
Well, this is supposed to be gold, but I don't have anything that Elvis would wear. It was very exciting. 29 years, Vic. You know, Brendan Bottcher's team started the year last year very slow. That was by design, the first year in the quadrennial. This year, though, it wasn't by design. The first event of the year, unfortunately, Brad's father passed away. The second event was that freak snowstorm in Portage La Prairie that after 2 days without power, the organizer said everybody go home. So it wasn't until North Bay that the team actually played together. And Penticton last weekend was their second event only this year, but they won it. He said that has given them a ton of confidence, and because of how they practice, the focus on technical, he feels that they're not behind the 8 ball and they're ready to go.
It's a remarkable thing. We were chatting with Brendan before the game, Russ, and I want your thought on this. And he said, in practice, he cannot remember the last time he actually threw a shot. And when I say that, putting the stone in the middle of the 8 and trying to come around it. Every time they practice, it's all about technical. It's always about the slide. It's always about the release. His thought being that if we are always the same delivering and hitting the broom, then the shot basically takes care of itself.
Yes, I think it does. It comes to ice reading, but he's absolutely right with the technique. You have to have the technique to play at this level. There's no question about it. And a lot, like I always revert back to the golf industry. The best players in the world pound a lot of golf balls at that driving range, and that's exactly what he's doing. And I think some of these teams that play on tour lose that ability. All you're doing is traveling around, and it's tough to get back to the club and throw a lot of rocks. So I agree with him 100% there, long as it's not paralysis by analysis, where you start working on this and working on that, and you're constantly fixing and tweaking a little bit. And I'm sure he's smart enough not to let that get in the way when he actually plays.
Clean. 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 Good.
I had a long talk with Rick Lang a couple years ago about this, and he was concerned, Vic, that you travel so much now. The events are a week long. When do you practice?
Well, I mean, look at that has been a complaint of NHL teams for years. When do you practice?
Yeah,
you're on the road.
Right.
You might have a morning skate, but what do you work on in a morning skate?
Right.
But as mentioned, this team is coming off the win in Penticton
Easy.
just on Monday.
Clean. Clean. Good throw.
Was it curled?
You see that in the golf industry too, where some players will take a week off before a major. Others want to be playing, and then Bottcher comes in here red hot. He actually won Monday night, and here he is.
Interestingly enough, one of the teams that is not here is Mike Mcewan.
Same as
And
Jeff.
Mike McEwen's team out of Winnipeg lost in the final to Bottcher.
Hard. Gotta go. Hard to stay. Hard to stay.
So up and down the sheet we go here in this first. Mark Nichols.
Okay. Good. Ready.
And you're right. They admit last year, that first year after the run again, they had lost the edge, the Gushue team. You know, people often say, well, ask me, what's the biggest change in the game that you've seen? And I'll say, sure, I think the athletic ability is a big change. The ice, the equipment, but it's the Olympics. That goal of winning that gold medal has changed so much in the game, Russ, in terms of how you put your teams together, how you plan out your seasons, and the ability here, if you should get that first ticket, as Cooey and Homan did 4 years ago, boy, it takes the pressure off, and now you can plan out the remaining 2 years.
Yeah, the two winners here, male and female winners, have a massive advantage because you can plan your life for that 2 important years. You're absolutely right. It's all about that Olympic gold medal, winning one for your country. And it really starts today, doesn't it?
Oh, he touched that. Yeah, I think it was going to be close.
So the stone just catching the heel of Brett Gallant.
No, I think you're going to bite.
Say it would have been close.
A little tap.
As he tries to just get out of the way, bang, oh, not the heel, the toe, and stops it. And then Darren Moulding says, okay, it would have probably slid to that back 12.
Yeah, Darren being the non-offending team, he has the choice of putting it where he thought it would go. He didn't waste much time figuring that out.
Right to it.
Good.
To the enormity of this event, I watched an interesting situation with Brad there earlier. Bottcher's team slid to the back 12. Normally, you would see Brad Gushue throw up a corner guard.
Yeah.
But he's all business here. His plan was to blank the first end, have 5 hammers to 4, starting end number 2.
2 draws, I guess. 14-2 on Carrick's first one, right? 14-2, so it's just a couple feet slower.
Felt like it was all there.
Back 4, back 8.
Clean. I don't know if it's that much, Brett, but clean. T.
He really thinks the team is getting better. you know, no wins, and you go, all right, well, that's not what we expect. Well, he lost 2 finals along the way in the tour, and so he's made his share of money this year, Brad Gushue.
Medium.
But they are a much better team than they were a year ago at this point.
I think teams are starting to realize they have to take it easy once in a while. You can't be on intensity mode all day, every day for that 4-year cycle. You just can't do it. Brad had the injury. They just kind of took their foot off the pedal a little bit last year, and it showed, but it'll be a different team this year.
Final stone looking for the blank here in this first.
It's quite a bit of ice for a hit and roll out. It lends to the amount of aggressive curl these rocks have.
Whoa. Jeff.
Yikes.
Hi, Jeff.
Help it over. Oh, he'll miss it, and so a huge mistake. Looking for the blank, he flashes the takeout. Gives up a steal of 1 to Bottcher.
Not bad, Solo.
We are at the Sobeys Arena here in the Leduc Recreation Center for this 15th edition of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. And the first step to Beijing. 2 winners here will earn their spots in the curling trials to be played in Saskatoon. Late November, early December would be the dates of 2021. So a mistake by Brad Gushue as he flashes his takeout, missing the blank opportunity. Gives up a steal of 1 to Brendan Bottcher. Gushue again with last rock. He has the hammer here in 2, playing the red stones. Bottcher with his first. Carrick Martin went deep, center line back edge of the 4. The corner went up, covering the 8, and then the center guard from Martin to cover shot stone.
Top 4.
Hey, line's okay. Line's
We
a little
talked the
tight.
keys to the game
Fighting
for Gushue was limit those unforced errors, and that was a huge one. He took a ton of ice there. It just jumped out to me that he had too much ice, but I think he felt down the middle to be a bit of fresh pebble. Rocks are pretty aggressive. It would come up a bit, a little outward motion, and 1-0 Bottcher.
Okay. 14-3, so that's good speed. So it's nice.
You just can't miss those that way, Vic. You hit it dead on. You're up 1. It's just such a difference.
Easy. Set a hair heavy.
Weight's good.
Brad Thiessen
No, we're pretty good.
throwing the second stones.
Little heavy. Yeah, T.
Mentioned these stones last used back in March.
Go
ahead.
Doubles
You gotta go.
in Fredericton.
Go.
Owasco did touch them up a little bit, did sharpen them just a little bit, gave him some help, as he says. All right, our first update, and it involves our partner, Cheryl Bernard, as she skips the Casey Scheidegger's team and has a chance for a couple here.
Well, it's a tough shot. Jennifer guarded on her final stone, and it looks like that wide out-turn draw is there, but the corner guard actually is in the way because of how much it curls. This is the double bump to move that redstone back to get to.
Oh, look at that, and makes it. Hangs them on the edge of the 4 for a couple.
Rusty, don't ever question her angles when she's in the booth again.
But you know what it says? We had the flash, but all the other ends were open. And how many times have we talked about with Jennifer Jones take the game to her right away?
Right.
And interestingly enough, that's what Cheryl did.
Yeah, careful what you wish for Jennifer Jones. Yeah, Cheryl not being in the competitive scene for so long. I think Jennifer thought she might sneak one away there, but Cheryl set that up with her first one too. She made a perfect hit and roll.
Shot stone now does belong to Gushue. Sitting top 4, covered by that center guard.
Hack. Solid hack.
Clean.
Solid hack.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Close.
Carrick Martin
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Whoa.
on the brush.
Nice shot, Brad.
And he'll leave it there on the edge. Something to be used.
play the bump if you like. I don't know if I love it. I'd love to freeze it square.
Well, yeah, that'd be ideal. I need to be, what, full 8, fight the 4?
Fighting the 4.
Yeah.
More than 6 feet of ice taken here for this intern. Look at that.
Mine's finish harder, so that should be good. Right to the top 4.
Yeah. Top 8's okay.
Oh, it's good.
Weight's good.
Felt good. Nice and
Wait
pop.
only, guys.
Fight the 4.
Top 8.
Mine's good.
Weight's good. Top 8.
It's not heavy.
Okay.
It's a little light, I think.
Mine's good.
Freeze it on. Mine's perfect.
Weight's good. Mine's good.
Freeze it on. Heart.
Mine's good.
Line's
Fight the
great.
4. Hard for line.
Line's good.
Weight's perfect.
Over
Line's
curling
good.
if anything.
We gotta go back.
Line's
Lock it on,
good.
guys. Hard.
He wanted to freeze it square.
Whoa.
He's square, but not quite frozen. That's Brad Gushue said the biggest change in the team this year is the play of Brett Gallant.
Running it.
It's just that he was off last year.
Probably
And
this way.
it wasn't that his work ethic wasn't there. It always is. And to be part of a Gushue team, you have to have the work ethic, right? But it's just he was missing. But this year his game is there again. And, you know, it stands to reason. I mean, it's easy to say. One shot means so much to the next player.
It just does. It changes the degree of good difficulty for your third.
Trying to run it straight back, drives it by, gets the center line guard away, as it still has. Leaves Gushue sitting the 1. Center line, just top edge of the button.
So if Gallant doesn't bury this, it's an easy out for Team Bottcher, and it forces Darren Moulding to play a tough one, and that's what it's all about. Apply enough pressure to your opponent, you're going to win this thing. Created the error. Really good alignment here.
How thin can he hit this?
You can hit it pretty thin.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to make the.
Think the shot is this then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have room with the out turn?
Yeah, I probably got to throw normal for sure.
Okay.
I like normal. We kind of know what normal will do.
You know, looking at this, Russ, someone might say, okay, well, why don't you had the center line guard there. Why don't you put the center line guard back?
You really could. You actually could. It's still early enough. I think if you throw the center guard, they're going to keep peeling. You might score 2. I think Brad's trying to work himself into a position to get the actual 3 here. Trying to roll behind the corner.
Gallant staying with it all the way now. They're trying to roll it in behind their own corner, and they'll maybe get a couple of grains in behind.
Attaboy. You know what? That's not bad, because now if he makes the triple kind of thing, it's open.
Can't make triple.
2 other games on the ice, and John Epping and Kevin Cooey have blanked. Robin Silvernagel against Rachel Holman. Blanking one as well. Epping with the last rock. Holman with the hammer and hernia. Moulding.
Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah.
Thiessen. Stay with it. Get it by the guard first. Now come over. Got it? Sure does. And punches it through. And suddenly they go from facing 1, Bottcher without last rock sitting 2. Now I go back, though, to that asking you. Because that shot left the in off if you put the center guard up instead.
Yeah, you did. You're right. And that's the tough part with strategy. If you don't execute quite right, you start blaming it on the strategy. But if Team Gushue had rolled underneath that corner guard, that double was not available.
Forward weight.
Nice little chance here
Trying
now.
to hit 2/3.
All right, update for you. We mentioned John Epping, Kevin Cooey blanked the first. John Epping with his last count.
Well, John Epping made that great come around on his first, and because he couldn't see it, Kevin Cooey tried to duck around it. They pounded out of his hand, but it did stay relatively straight. This is half open, a chance for 2.
The Epping team out of the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto.
Okay, shot. Sorry, boys, a little excited there.
And he'll make the hit and stick for a couple. And so Epping with the early lead there. Epping now with Ryan Fry throwing third stones. Matt Cam has dropped down to second, and Brent Lang brings all that experience to the lead position.
Scrape the shit out of it over there. See?
Over here?
Yeah, just look underneath the rock. Took the pebble right off it.
If we were to
You can't tell me that it doesn't scrape the ice.
Yeah. Who was sweeping that?
Brendan.
Yeah.
What way did it jump?
Easy. Right on the nose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go here. He started this thing.
Yeah, Bottcher.
Real hard.
Boy, Thiessen did pick him up early, didn't he?
Hard. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. No roll. No roll.
Inside roll. Slow it down and spin it far enough. Oh, and it just spins. That little bit too far, it looks like. So they appear to be sitting just the one.
So.
If Brendan Bottcher is going to miss a shot, it's that intern, a little on the tight side. He wanted to nose that and make a very thin double for Gushue.
Okay.
He rips the double, we'll have the double back too, right?
Well,
I think frozen's
he's
better
got to
than
be
short.
careful he doesn't jam, right?
Yeah, but if he does make it, we'd have the double back.
Yeah. You want to be right on the tee line, Brad?
Yeah. Or we play the run double. You like the run double at all?
Another update for you. Silvernagel and Homan, as Homan does have last drunk, and she's facing what, 1-2?
She is facing to that red stone and the 8-foot just thrown by Robin Silvernagel on her final stone. Is second shot, but did open the path to the shot stone at the back of the 4-foot. And that is what Rachel will need for the single.
Silvernagel coming off that breakout year out of North Battleford when she won the bronze medal at the
It's not on it
Scotties.
yet. Okay, clean, 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 clean.
That's close.
And
Yep.
that'll do, one yellow.
One
So
yellow.
Homan on the board there.
Gee, Gushue's changed their minds here. They're going to play that
Yep.
run
Hard,
double.
Yep. Hard.
Tough, but very rewarding.
Whoa, whoa.
Walker backing off. Just drive it through. Isn't that funny, though? You think about the one he flashed.
Yes.
He puts it out a little bit. This one, he thinks, okay, I'm going to play a little tighter.
Well, and to that point, you're absolutely right, because it's in the exact same spot. It was just outside the center line, obviously out turn going down, in turn coming back, but it was in that same lane, and Brad would definitely have a short memory on that one.
I'm trying to cut away
Gee
the
whiz,
drop.
only
so
the
more
second
we
end,
can
day
shade
one,
it
and I'm having a
par.
good season.
Okay.
We got to get
Gee, you're absolutely right.
Wow.
Yeah. Remember that. Come April. Oh, my.
Yeah.
be good.
I just learned to yes.
I felt like 14-5 to tee.
Yeah.
Top
14-5,
eight.
14-7.
What do you think?
All you.
I thought we were close.
Easy.
I'd say
Wait
heavy
only.
finish.
Right here.
Mine's good.
Thought we're close. A little heavy.
Never curl.
Just here.
No, we're top four.
Make
Tee.
sure though.
Top four tee.
Now they're a little heavier than they're hoping here.
Don't want to over curl us, set up some type of triple.
Good.
Yeah, boy, you're right. They said top
Okay.
four, and that's where it is. And so now it'll be Gushue facing three with his last. Listen, I don't want to beat him up on this, but again, go back to that strategy call when they could have lined up another guard and instead went to the wings and left the unit.
Yeah, no, it would have been simpler. I think he was banking on Mark Nichols making the roll behind the corner guard and setting up a potential three.
Yeah. Or in like an easy peel.
Okay.
I think to make it, we're close to sticking there anyway.
Okay.
So worth trying?
My first thought was just like board weight double basically for one.
Yeah, I'm just thinking we could play it with normal. And you might be able to clip this.
Okay.
It's going to be curling in, so it's not going to roll too far.
Okay.
Let's play good solid normal.
Okay.
My concern here, now Brad's just played this spot, so he'll have it figured out.
I don't like it.
But I've been in this situation so many times. I let my team down the first end. I just missed a shot that might guarantee me a two. Now he's going to try to force it a little bit, Vic. Little nose hit here. It's a steal of one. High side, it's a steal of two.
You like that ice for normal, guys?
It's makeable,
Yeah. Yep. See something with that one, Crow.
but is it worth it?
Final stone and facing 3. Brad Gushue.
Normal.
Whoa. Yep.
Already
Hard.
down 1.
Whoa. Yes. Yes. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Jeff Walker.
Hard.
Hard in the back. Hard in the
Got
back.
it back. Is he going to move it far enough? Oh, no. It was there, possibly. But they'll settle for that single to tie. Top edge of the 4. On this opening draw, opening day, our season of champions. Wednesday morning here in Leduc, Alberta, the 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
This is all about Beijing now in 2022, wearing the maple leaf. The 2 winners as of Sunday evening will earn their first tickets to the curling trials in Saskatoon. So single by Gushue. They even it at 1, and it is Brendan Bottcher out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. He does have the last rock. He has the hammer here in 3, playing the Yellowstones.
Interesting call by Brad Gushue there. They threw the perfect with Jeff Walker, center guard, just a couple feet short. Bottcher looped around it, and they played the run back. Played it with soft weight so they could hang around, but they actually missed it. Set up another corner guard for Team Bottcher.
Back 4. Back
Not a good situation for Gushue here.
Really don't want to go. Shoot. Huh. Okay.
So we do mention, of course, the trials spot. You also get to go to the Continental Cup in a few weeks, early next month in London, Ontario, and join the 2 other Canadian teams that'll be there. And of course, the all-important prize money, $40,000 going to the winner.
Clean. Whoa. Whoa, no. Jeff, give it a few.
No. It's fine, Jeff. It's fine. Oh.
Hurt.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay. Sweet.
Nice way.
Yeah. Would have loved to keep it. Would have liked to keep it closer to center. That's good, I guess. See if you would have used your double. That's good.
No.
Wait, good.
Why not?
Or peel.
You really don't like just hitting the open one? Is this crazy?
2/3
why
is
would
the
we not?
double.
Go, skipper. Let's go.
Okay.
Do you like this turn better?
Yeah.
Team's not sure about this call. Brendan wants to hit the top one, maybe make the double, but if you miss the double, Gushue splits the rings, and it might be a force. It would make more sense to hit the one in the rings.
Another update with Jones against Scheidegger, of course, with
Same to the wing as this to the middle.
Cheryl Bernard skipping the Scheidegger team. And again, same scenario, though. Lots of rocks in play.
Well, this is circa 2005. Jennifer trying to play an in-off from the outside for the potential of 4.
Come across and bang that shot. Rock sitting top of the button, but she can't get it there. Don't know if they did play too many stones out there, Kathy, so early in the game, but it's a steal of 1 and a 3-0 lead for Scheidegger.
Real hard. Real hard. Hard. Hard, don't look, you gotta go. Don't look, you gotta go hard, Mark, every inch. Hard. Hard, keep going, you still got it. Hard. Harder. Good sweep.
Keep going. Keep going.
Hold on,
Keep going.
guys.
Keep going. Keep going.
Sorry, it's not as positive as my end.
John Epping with 2 in the second. Kevin Cooey, though, has a chance, it looks like, to get those 2 right back.
Well, he does. Facing 2, Kevin drew on the first one. John Epping tried to hit and roll underneath that center guard, but was not able to, and that's allowed the opportunity here for a draw. Full 12 will do it for the pair.
Yep.
Cooey and the team out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary.
Whoa.
All the way over there.
Line's good.
Hard.
Currently ranked number 11 on the money list at $30,900.
Nice sweep, guys.
And you can hear
How's the
third
15-12?
BJ Neufeld.
No.
Congratulations to BJ and wife Sarah on the birth of Scarlett.
If you do guys have to pound one of his hand.
About 3 weeks ago. or pardon me, that would have been Scarlett, is their first daughter. Grace was born 3 weeks
Good.
ago. Pardon me.
Normal. Whoa. Jeff.
Gotta go, buddy. Really gotta go.
Hard, Jeff. Hard, Jeff.
Keep going.
Hard, Jeff.
Sit.
Down, baby.
Boy, sloppy start
Wait,
here for
nothing like us doing the
Team
first.
Gushue. Missed
You
a
like
short
medium?
run back.
It was good.
Roll out there, which would kept the force alive. Brendan Bottcher gets the wish that he can possibly run this out and blank this end, have hammer and an even end. We see that all the time, though. It's, you know, game one,
Clean.
Rocks are very aggressive.
Easy.
You're not quite sure how they're going to react.
Whoa.
We watched Kevin Cooey barely make the rings on his draw. We watched
We're good. We're good.
Jeff Walker throw one through.
Nice.
It just takes a little time to really get the feel.
Teams did practice yesterday, but all of the
wasn't heavy,
teams
was
having their
It was perfect.
He's good.
Same weight.
hour practice, actually.
Right.
They started late in the afternoon, went into the early evening.
And in these arenas,
Paralyzed.
events, that
Just
first
normal, it's
day,
good.
Yep.
there's so much more curl. It's
Yep.
so much slower. They're trying to get
Little light.
the frost into the ice. The pebble's a little harder. Might be 7 feet of curl. Now there's about 5.5. It really changes up, and it's hard to explain that to somebody that hasn't played in an arena. It can really fool you early.
Cold morning here in Leduc. Expect to get
Easy.
milder
Yeah,
by the
solid.
weekend and above
Solid easy.
0, a couple of degrees.
Okay.
Clean. Clean.
Nice shot.
Good shot.
Shoot.
It's a full round robin, no pool play here. So that's the other thing that you have to keep in mind. You can't, you know, it's not unlike that Briar situation or Scotty's where you have maybe can afford a couple of losses.
Yeah, no kidding.
You really have to watch the wins and losses here a little more closely.
And only 6 games, so
That's
you
right.
lose a couple close ones, you're in big, big trouble. And the other thing I love about this event is 3 teams make the playoffs. So the team that wins that round robin, Vic, actually goes right to the final. So every game's huge.
Right to it. Right to it. Right to it. Right to it.
Okay.
We would have been wise to roll that.
Sorry?
We would have been wise to roll that. So when he knows us.
Clean.
So the 7-team 6-game round robin, and then the top 3
Clean.
will advance to the playoffs. First place getting the bye to the final, and
Good.
Nice.
2 and 3 will meet in the semi.
Shot.
Yeah, you often see a team that's 5-1 and they don't get first place. Now they have to be playing a semi-final. So it really depends on how many wins, obviously, but who you beat along the way.
Same weight.
Same weight. Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Short.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Hard.
Hard. Okay.
That's 9-1.
That's why it was hard.
Oh, I know. I know what you were thinking.
It was good.
9-1. It's good.
It's out for sure.
Oh yeah. I hope so.
He's not that old. Eyes are still good for Darren Molding. He is the oldest on the team at 36. And through it goes. So the blank means we stay at 1-1 here in Leduc. They don't give up any steals, do they? Here we go. Hebert, flash, go! They cut it by. Now bang, away. Oh, and then it gets caught up. This could also be the game right now on the line. He's facing 4, staying with it. Molding, calling line, got to come across and sit there, and he spins away, and it will be a steal of 1.
Fantastic shot.
Clean. Clean it.
Good, good.
Ooh, and he's going to give him 1. Interesting double and stick for the win. Kevin Cooey. Have they got this for par? Bang it, run it across. Are you going to touch it far enough? Oh, and they did it for 4 championships. Kevin Cooey. That's who we will see tonight when we join you at 9 Eastern Time as Kevin Cooey goes against Brad Jacobs. That'll be draw 3. 3 draws a day for you. Full day of coverage each day through Friday. Back again with you at 4 Eastern Time this afternoon. But to get us all underway here in this Home Hardware Canada Cup from Leduc, our feature is Brad Gushue against Brendan Bottcher with that blank in 3. It remains 1-1, and once again it is Bottcher that does have last rock. They do have the hammer playing the Yellowstones.
The standard opening for Team Gushue trying to steal here would be center guard, which Jeff did, and then he played the come around, didn't get it buried. So there's wide open on both of them. He can raise both of them, but it doesn't give him a very good steal opportunity.
I'd like to go soon.
Okay,
Go ahead.
Mark can go.
Fine. Line's fine.
Line's pretty good now.
Curl.
Freeze it on there.
Gotta go,
Lock it
gotta go,
on.
gotta go.
Just freeze. Yep. Come on, hard. Go.
They draw it down on the corner. They'll leave a little shy. Center line. Top 8. Shot rock belongs to Bottcher. I said to you in the break, it's one of the things in a rule, when you talk about rule changes, that I wouldn't mind seeing. Let's take a look and go over, first of all, Jennifer Jones and Scheidegger and Cheryl Bernard. It's who's shot rock? Top edge of the 4?
It looks like
Jones.
it from here, Vic, that it is Jones. Cheryl's stone is that Yellowstone biting the back. Big swoop on this sheet as that intern comes off the wall. They swept it hard to get by the top red, but took it a little bit deep as a result. This appears to be a draw to the 4 foot for 2.
Shoot, it's all right.
Familiar front end, Jocelyn Peterman, Don Mcewan. Caitlin Laws calling the line. And it will just stop back edge of the button, and that will be a couple. On the board is Jones, but Scheidegger with Cheryl Bernard skipping this week still has a 3-2 lead.
Give us the hair. 8 feet less? What's that? 6 to 8 feet less?
So I said to you in the break, one of the things I'd love to see tried, again, would be the no blank rule. Can't blank.
Right.
And if you do, you give it up the hammer. It just would bring a little more, as people say, maybe a little more offense to the game. I don't know if you've ever played it or tried it.
No, I haven't tried it, but the
purist?
The problem with it is, in this case, for instance, Gushue knows Bottcher, if he blanks, he loses hammer, for instance. So Gushue might hit everything in sight. So it kind of, you really, to get more rocks in play, you really need the both teams to kind of oblige.
Okay.
D3 sitting there.
Speed's pretty good here, I bet, eh?
Interesting call.
Speed's good. 14-3 to the tee.
Brad guarding Brendan Bottcher's yellow, protecting his own, but it's in the corner guard position, and it's kind of an unwritten rule, but if you don't have hammer, don't be playing around a corner guard. He's kind of forced to play to the corner here. A couple really well-placed rocks by Team Bottcher, and they can score pretty simple too.
Really good.
Shot rock belongs to Gushue. You'll see it coming into play, just covered now, sitting top edge of the 8.
Whoa.
And they'll get the little rub and roll to
Very good shot.
maybe unlock them slightly.
15-2.
Could angle it back.
No, it's 14.5.
Yeah, Brendan Bottcher's got that yellow onto the red all day. So Brad's kind of worked himself into a bit of a mess here.
Which one do you prefer?
I'm fine with either. My first thought was a guard, but Jeff likes to hit.
Hit's the best result. You get a little on the inside.
Yeah.
You get to the nose, I wonder if it gets by the other one. Solid hack, like good hack.
Look at the danger here, Vic. Let's say Mark, he's trying to get to the nose of this.
No doubt it'll curl here.
Guard could come into play. You reckon the guard, there's an angle raised to sit 3
Solid
for
hack,
Bottcher. If you hit the high side this, trying to stay away from the guard, you jam it on the red one, then it's a wide open hit for 3. This has to be perfect. Dead on or a little on the inside and roll behind that red one.
Heavy hack.
Then you've got a little stagger guarding shot stone.
Right.
Red. Hard. You got to get all the way across.
Gallant got to get across the nose. You can hear Walker say, get across the nose. Oh, they'll roll it away, and there's that stuff.
Yep.
They jammed it straight back and actually made the shot
I think it's board.
that Bottcher would have loved to have.
You don't play around a corner guard and be successful very often without hammer.
10-8.
Great try. It's just a tough shot. Doesn't get by the guard by a lot, and he still misses wide.
Seems to be all in the weight. Three lips, yeah, heavy, yeah.
Huge opportunity here, and all the yellows will be grouped together, but if they can slide this underneath.
Whoa!
Weight's good.
Whoa!
Close.
Whoa! Clean!
Yeah.
Whoa! Clean!
Decent.
Beauty.
And very nice.
Shot. Nice shot.
Actually angles it in, does catch the top edge, so they are sitting 3. Bottcher, and they have the last rock here in this fourth.
I think that's a shot.
Okay, I like that
Come
too.
around again. Please open up a draw for me.
John Epping has picked up a couple in the fourth now. The lead
Half or a
4-2.
little less.
That's a little less.
Forced to play the double here.
Yep. Hard. Hard. You're going. Hard. 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 You gotta go.
Staying with it. Got them both. Sure does.
Wow.
Very nice. Just enough.
Nice sweep.
Just squirt it across the rings.
14-7.
Yeah.
You only have to get it half under too, hey?
Shot.
Thanks.
Straight around, try to keep this in front of the tee line. That's the secret, or Greg Leach is going to lock one right on top.
Need a hair more.
All you. All you.
Weight's good.
Top 4. T. Top 4.
Yeah. A
T.
little heavy.
Tee's
Probably
not
tee.
where they want it.
At least.
At least.
Whoa.
Back 4.
Curl.
Whoa.
Curl. 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 All the way. All the way. All the way. Go. 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 Go.
Okay.
That a little bit too deep, though, sitting back edge of the 4, and you saw Gushue right away.
Okay. I was trying to
Oh,
throw
I got
14.
tap in front. We'll come right down to it.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Rock and a half.
Not the shot you want to leave Brad
What do you think?
Gushue. This is his favorite
it.
turn, the in-turn draw.
You like that ice?
Should be close. They played this in practice.
He had a 13.95.
It's
Might
same
not.
speed as when he threw in the first end.
Yeah.
Same speed as when he threw in the first end. Like we need a little less than that. Yeah, 2 feet slower.
13.95. Might as well round it off to 14 seconds. That's a hog-to-hog time that Team Gushue uses.
Draw the
Ice,
button
ice
speed.
is the same speed as when you threw in the first end.
Yeah.
It's just maybe like 2 feet less than
A
that.
couple feet slower than the draw the button.
Yeah, perfect. Okay.
Line's,
Top 4.
Did he light out of his hand?
line's a little tight.
AIB, because they
Gotta go
picked him up
line.
right away, haven't they?
Gotta go.
Walker and Gallant, there's a big scrub now. Wanted to come right down to it.
Hard, Jeff. You gotta go.
Guys, hard.
Take it a little bit more, fellas.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Oh boy, he pulled the string, and there you go. And light out of his hand. Well, they dropped from number 2 to number 4 on the money list at 46.9 after their performance in Penticton. They had a good season, a much better season according to Gushue, with losing 2 finals in North Bay to Dunstone, and then lost in Nova City to Brad Jacobs.
whatever you see, but
Wow. Yeah, you could also line up the 1 foot run back. So.
Sorry, bud. It's just if we nose it to same shot.
I'm pretty fine.
I think if we
because we have to get all the way to the nose and it's
we
just
can't
about the same
overcurl
shot.
it.
Yeah.
If we hook the 2 yellows, he's drawing.
We have to get lucky on this shot too, though, not to line it up bad.
Well, what I'm thinking is, if we can just get one half covered somewhere in here, then he might slash that double, but then we got a hit for 2. I don't know.
It's been a while since we've dropped in on Silvernagle and Holman, Kathy.
Well, facing 2 on her first, Rachel Homan elected to play the draw. That's that yellow stone that you see about half open from the hack. Robin Silvernagle just upped the weight a little bit and went by the outside in her attempt to remove it. And so this now is a draw for 2.
Shot rock belonging to Holman, sitting T-line at around 9 o'clock. There you see it, just coming into view on the left side. And so good piece of the 8. They'll give her the deuce. And she'll hit the top of the button for 2.
I had 14-1, so the 1 back 4.
Yeah, 75.
They changed their minds here. Darren came out and apologized for coming up with an option, but I think it's a good one. They were going to hit the red one dead on, but obviously dangerous, would leave a double for Gushue. Now they're going to loop around it, top 8 foot, partly buried. The thinking being, even if this isn't buried, Brad Gushue makes the double at best. They'll have a wide open hit for 2 points. Really good call.
Yep.
Just line.
Hard line.
Hard line.
Trying to loop this around now as
right here.
Thiessen
Don't want to.
Line's good.
will back off.
Heavy.
Off.
Your line's good.
Okay.
Whoa.
Well, you know what?
Good.
Think about the shot. It's not unlike what was left for Nichols. Remember, Nichols tried to tap it, didn't get across, and actually drove it back.
Jammed it.
And jammed it. Same possibility would have occurred there. So Brendan Bottcher having a good year. Coming off now is bumped up to number 5 on the money list with that win in Penticton, and actually he moved up 11 spots. And that win increases his number now to 43,100.
Then you're making a double, yeah.
I'll fully admit.
Half, which is what you need to make the double.
Yeah.
I understand. I like both. We know the speed here because we saw one of theirs.
Threes, yeah.
We got 15 seconds on their biter. Very similar.
Try
Very
to come
similar
down
speed
here. The problem with it, if it
and
stops maybe
15-2
in
on
that
Brad.
area, Brendan can get at that thing. So they really want to lock it right
2
into
feet
that
slower
spot
than you
there.
Mark 3 feet slower.
Other option
Than this path.
We want to try to
would be to
just
play
get
the
to
double.
inside
That's
here.
what
Absolutely, yeah.
Team Bottcher was hoping for.
Yeah.
Gushue
I mean,
would
if you're
roll
here-
out. Then there would be actually a wide open hit for 2. This is a really good call if you make it.
You want to be square? Brad, you want to be square?
So would you want to be right to the nose? And no, he wants to actually get across the nose and roll towards center line was the indication.
Yeah, if it stays on Mark Nichols' side of that back one, there's an angle raise.
Top 4 right now.
Line's good.
Sweep for T, line's good.
Slow start for the
Gotta go.
Sweep for T,
gold
line's
medal
good.
winner.
It's real good.
Gotta go.
Line's good. Looks like.
You know, out here where few have gone before.
Switch if you can.
Now Nichols 2.
Hard.
And not enough.
Oh boy. You're right, Pick. It's just a fresh path. That was about 4, maybe 5 inches wider than the draw to the button path, and it's all about memory work on this type of surface.
A little slower and definitely slower, right? Not straight. Well, I think the line would have been fine if we didn't have to sweep it the whole way.
It'll be nice speed out
I had
here.
14-8 on that one, so even Brad's that wide was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Right to the button.
Boy. You see the difference, Vic. That goes another 1.5 feet. It could be a potential steal. Now it's a chance for 3. Can't nose his own one he just threw, though. He's got to get past it.
Tight.
Okay. Whoa, whoa,
Line
whoa,
only.
Whoa. Line's fine.
good. Line's real nice. Yeah.
In a
Line,
1-1 tie.
Line's good. All you.
Just line.
Line.
Chance for 3.
Really don't want him.
Off.
We're fine. Brad.
It's me. Anything.
Hard.
We're good.
And good they are. Very nice. To pick up 3 as Bottcher takes advantage of a Gushue team just a little out of sync.
Nice.
The Sobeys Arena here at the Leduc Recreation Center is our home until Sunday, and the home of the Home Hardware Canada Cup. All those homes.
Heaved it in there.
Hitting needles out early. Very nice 3 for Brendan Bottcher. And he'll break it open 4-1, leading it now as we go to 5, and it is Brad Gushue. It does have Last Rock, has the hammer, playing the Redstones.
A little more positive, but it doesn't look much.
Yep. Hard for
Not
line.
much more.
Yep, gotta go hard for line. Gotta go to get
Update
line.
for you.
Hard.
Team Scheidegger with Cheryl Bernard throwing the skip stones. Facing a couple, has to go out wide. Does it swoop here as well?
You know, this side doesn't swoop as much as the other side, but it certainly is very open on this half for Cheryl. Needs to get to the 8-foot, try to run back on her first and just missed, and that allowed Jennifer to draw to lie 2. There's the swoop.
Boy, it's swooping here. Got to get it. Full 8, little bite of the red, little 4-foot action. No. Oh, she got maybe a break as it spun off. And will be enough for the single, but boy, did it ever break.
2.
Easy.
2, 3.
Felt heavy.
Whoa.
Weight's good. It's got a curl. They got a curl.
We're tight.
Whoa.
3.
Line's not bad. It's just max.
I would say Darren.
Grant Thiessen throwing the
Darren.
second stones for Brendan Bottcher.
Hard. Go. That's good.
Whoa.
That's good there.
Whoa.
That's good. He can't
Good.
draw. Good shot.
Sit and roll for a tight guard behind these, or?
That? Well, you can make the double and make that roll, I think. It's an
Well,
option.
there we mentioned.
The other option is just a little high.
Okay.
It's interesting. We saw Gushue
Yeah.
struggling a little bit earlier
like
with his draw
Okay.
weight. Overall,
Yeah.
Tell him this is your
They
one.
touched up the
Or
rocks
his one.
before
This is
this
the
event
one.
started. So the rocks, the
Your
running
one.
surface is just a little sharp, a little abrasive. And Brad's miss so far has been a hair light on draw weight.
Normal.
That same weight, maybe a day or 2 from now, would be perfect. It'll start to glide and calm down a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
I thought we were playing low.
okay. Congratulations we should offer to Greg Owasco, as he is the chief ice technician now for all of Curling Canada.
Okay.
Taking over
Wake
for
up.
Jamie
Yeah.
Barassa, who's
I was surprised it didn't curl more.
left Curling Canada. So congratulations to Greg.
See him, Vic, in the Scotties and the Brier. He said that this is a dream come true to be the head ice tech. He talked about some of the things that he's done with this building. Like you, he watches the weather. And one of the things that he noticed is the snow today that when we came in. So they've lowered the dehumidification to keep the building very dry. They've been told that there will be almost full crowds at every draw this week. So he's anticipating the heat coming off the side. And also that there's no air circulation system in this building. It's radiant heat, so he's already planned for what the weather will do, what the crowds will do, and loves the ownership that he's been given to take care of the ice for these players.
Yeah, I
It's
said
like
to
a
him,
knee board to get by the
you're right. I
guard.
said, congratulations. He said, yeah, it's a dream come true. And I thought he was being a little facetious, but he's no, it is, truly is. He's worked hard, and he's made his mark among the curling community. So congratulations to Greg.
And well deserved. He's been around many years at these events, not as the head ice tech, but one of the helpers. His helper this week, Darren Gress, is from my club, the Highland at Regina. Just an incredible ice maker. And these guys have got these rocks so dialed in with the curvature of the profile of the running bands. Scratch them up the right amount, and as you said, as Kathy says, if they can keep the humidity where they want it, the surface will be perfect.
Okay. That was the old intern there.
No.
You hear Brad say that was the old intern there, referring to what Brett used to do.
We want it. What do we want? Bite center?
I think we want to bite center, no? Right?
They're right in the line.
I think in a perfect world, yes, but I'd rather, like, the worst sleeve is coming too open.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
Your run's good here, eh?
Yeah, it's really nice speed. What do you think?
Clean.
Tight.
Tight.
Easy. Easy. Line's pretty good.
Okay, tight. We don't need to for weight ever.
Curling.
Line's good.
Almost top 12.
Brad, be careful. We might need to cross.
Never.
No, I don't think so.
Line's good.
I
Close.
don't think we ever need.
Brad.
Whoa.
Okay, it's good. It's nice.
That's a great shot.
You
Very
go
good.
back to that last end when Bottcher picked up his 3. Darren Moulding initially thought, maybe we should play a little bit of an angle raise, try to come across, but the strategy was no, let's go around with Bottcher's first.
That was the key to that 3-ender, was the strategy itself. Thanks to Darren Moulding the third. He saw this, curled it in behind with Bottcher's first one, set up Brad's only option was either the double to give up a deuce or put all his cards on the table and try to make the come around. He came up a foot light. Big 3. That's a huge 3.
Key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, and tires.
Very nice.
Oh, and look at where it stops, because there are those 2 corners out there, slightly staggered. So sitting in behind those, and they are the shot rock, 8-foot tee line.
Shot for a set. Yeah.
So you can see the struggles really for Mark Nichols as well. Find it interesting that he hasn't.
Rather not ever.
He hasn't played a draw yet.
Which tells you he's been the one throwing you tough shots. The Bottcher front ends out-curled the team Gushue and put the pressure on Mark. And they're trying to stay on the offense here, even though they're up 3.
Hard, yes!
Got to get it by.
Oh, can they wrap one more round? Not quite. Is there any finish left?
Shot.
Yeah, enough maybe to just tuck a little underneath.
No.
And they are sitting the 2.
Good shot. Good shot. The only one we got to keep lost is the top one, and then that side one's never a
good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Heard Brendan say the only one we have to keep lost, which is code for that buried rock. Keep it buried, the one top 8. That's the one that's out-cutting the red Gushue rock. So they're pretty safe to stay aggressive long as that rock is buried.
Decent. Okay.
Your point, Vic. Here we are, an hour into the game. He has to find the speed.
Top 12.
Throwing his first draw.
Line's good.
Top 8. No.
Top 8.
Go ahead, line's good.
Hard for line.
Hard.
Top 12.
Not heavy.
The best.
Hard.
Hard.
Stay on it. Stay on it. Biting 8.
Hard. Keep going.
Latin Walker.
Keep going. You gotta go hard. Hard.
We're to it. We're to
Hard,
that
hard,
one.
hard, hard, hard. Stand.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And now they've staggered them.
She was throwing him on a bad spot. We ever get too cracked.
The pattern for the team Gushue is they're just that couple feet light on everything.
Angles in. Like that's
Hard to put it in a great spot, but
yeah, and then he's likely running it. But he can see that, so I mean, at
But
least
that
it makes it tougher.
That draw's scary. Like, you can put it in a good spot, yes, but...
I hear you.
Rachel Holman with a 3-1 lead, and looks like there's all kinds of pressure. Silver Eagle sitting one. It looks like it may be hitting.
And she is, in fact, lying one. Rachel tried to go the out turn and get behind for shot. It slid a little deep, but mostly open. And so for Robin, if she's able to come down to that stone, it's for 2.
That's the curl.
There's the shot, Rock.
You got to bump it then. Got to bump it.
Got to move it a little bit, you hear Lawton saying.
Good. 2.
And 2 it is to tie. So very nice.
I
Robin
almost don't mind
Silvernagle
that.
and the team from the Twin Rivers Curling Club in North Battleford.
Hate this.
No. Not at all.
I don't mind it.
Is the draw any good? Straight draw in?
The draw's good, but there's little margin here.
Okay.
You know, if you ever leave it here and leave him the double.
It's a tough guard.
Even if you square it up on the nose and he can
And he rips the double.
rattle it out.
Yeah.
Although, if we don't get this in on the roll, we're in a precarious.
Well, yeah.
That's says a lot, doesn't it? We don't often see Gushue with numbers at 56 and 50 on his draws. All right, let's update Epping and Cooey, and I don't know what's tucked in there behind BJ Neufeld.
Well, there is a red stone. This is a chance for 3 after Kevin Cooey made a brilliant soft weight hit and roll into lie 3 on his first.
Run it back. Got it. Oh, very nice.
2 great shots by Kevin Cooey.
He's the guy you want to handicap, because he just sits in the weeds all through the Bonspiel circuit and kind of ho-hum, and then bang, there he is when he really has to turn it up a notch.
And he will be in our feature game tonight, of course, when we join you again at 9 Eastern time when he plays Brad Jacobs. Cooey Jacobs tonight from here in Leduc.
How does he get 2? Like, he's got to make
So
the roll.
we guard. We guard this.
Yeah, and he makes that
freezes,
draw.
and then we freeze again. And
Yeah, and then there's like no draw.
You could on the last, but if he freezes and we freeze, it's...
I don't think so.
Yeah.
On his last. I see it, we guard, he comes here, we guard, he plays an in-off for 2.
For 2.
Something like
It's
that.
only for 2, though.
But he's got to make 2 perfect shots.
Yeah.
And we can always come on top of him, too, and make it real tough.
Maybe on my last one, I'm worried if I do it early, that in-off's easier. I think we got to throw 1 guard.
I like the guard, and he still has to make that perfect.
You like the guard?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Right on the E.
Where?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're shooting for right about here.
We want to guard the hole, though. We want to guard the hit,
the
right?
whole ER. Yeah, right there.
Okay. I think we got to go like go up the sheet.
If we don't guard the draw, that's not the end of the world. We have to for sure guard the hit.
I'm okay with this.
Nice.
He's got to make 2 perfect shots and he'll get 2.
Speaking of perfect shots, that would be the perfect shot, but there's so much risk. If the rock doesn't end up there, if it ends up somewhere in that type of area, it makes Gushue's double so much easier. The rock they're really worried about is this one, the in-off for Team Gushue. So they're going to try to throw a long guard out there. Because the red-yellow raise is also queued up at the top of the 8-foot. Can't guard everything, so which one do you want to leave Brad Gushue?
Line's good. Line's good.
Easy.
I think so.
Room.
Oh, gotta make sure.
Line's good.
Whoa.
Pour it.
It's over curling.
Yeah, over curling.
Hi, halfway.
We're
halfway. Halfway.
Okay.
No, never.
Okay.
Good shot.
Shot. That place.
It's all right.
They were trying to stop that red-yellow raise, which they accomplished. But it overcurled enough that Brad can draw right around everything and become shot rock.
Okay. Same speed as out wide in the last end?
Yeah, I think it's the same speed. It just seems to be like 6 feet slower than when we're throwing in practice.
So I got to give you 2 feet more than what I threw last end?
I think that's very close.
Yeah.
I think 2 feet more is okay, because we swept down the whole way.
I love the way Team Gushue communicates. They talk about the numbers hog to hog, but then they refine it. It's a little bit slower than practice. Add 3 feet, add 2 feet. All the best players can do that. They have that ability. Really good communication.
Didn't get any more.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Close. Yep,
Four.
yep.
T.
T.
We're there. T. Back 4.
Whoa.
Line's good.
T. T.
Close. Yep.
T. Back 4.
Haven't seen anything heavy yet, Jeff.
Back button.
T.
Room.
Back button. Back 4. Heavy. Heavy.
Want me to go? Back 4. Still
Off.
good.
Off. Off.
Oh.
Just didn't get the curl. Probably the worst spot they could have left it to, Vic, because now there's enough room to throw the exact same shot if you're Brendan Bottcher and snuggle it in for to sit 2.
Looked pretty good the whole way. Just
It's almost
4 inches heavy, 6 inches heavy.
I mean, he's shaking his head. It's almost like a helpless feeling at the moment for Brad Gushue, who doesn't know what to do.
I was saying T back 4. I top 4 a couple times, but it was all in the area. It just didn't. I thought it was going to finish more.
Right. That's what fooled them. The speed was fine. They can't blame the speed on the brushers.
Okay.
They just didn't get the curl there they thought they'd get.
Well, no, it's not that bad. Well, just never, ever.
Faster,
Back line,
straighter
probably.
spot here. Got to be careful if you're a Bottcher.
Run!
Decent jumping it late.
Whoa! Run! Hurt.
Same thing.
And just
It's all right.
little angle raise pushes it further underneath.
These are the problems you see game 1. Neither team has quite got a feel for the amount of curl, especially on this spot. That wasn't even close to the guard, Vic.
Shoot, his through cannon. Could have pretty much given
My
us
bad.
the same.
Sorry.
No worries.
Trying the in-off here. Hit it exactly where the broom is. Straight across to that yellow. Stick it for a potential 2.
Yeah.
Whatever.
My Brendan's it held its line pretty good, even with that back line.
Yeah.
So I think it'll kind of hold nice here.
Okay.
It
We're in
would
a
be a
little
big
fair
out
bit
for
wide of Brendan's.
Gushue, who hasn't really shown much of anything.
I still think it's going to run pretty good. Okay.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Real close.
Hard.
Whoa! With it. Get off. Come across. Got it? Yes, he does.
Good shot.
Really hasn't been able to make a shot, buy a shot,
Oh, he made the right shot.
but is given that opportunity to pick up 2 when he needs it the most. Here in 5. So Gushue, whose numbers were in the 50s, says, I'm feeling better already.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Purex Bathroom Tissue, soft and absorbent for over 95 years.
Well, it didn't start very well for Brad Gushue. Remember, he flashed. He gave up the steal of 1. Bottcher got 3 to break it open. Now the deuce brings him back. As we check the numbers after 5, and up until this point, he makes that in off for the deuce. Overall, the team percentage for Gushue 7 of 4, but for him personally, just 60%.
It's not like Brad Gushue.
4-3. Bottcher leads it. This is the opening game. Our season of champions starting here in Leduc with a Home Hardware Canada Cup.
We haven't played Gen this year, so we're really excited to play them.
What do you got here? Roll it in. A little bit more. Oh, goodness.
Are you kidding?
They're a great team, and we know we're going to have to play strong. It's always fun to play against Carrie Anderson's team. They're just a great bunch of girls, great shot makers, and we always know it's going to come down to last rock, and hopefully we'll make a few shots and have the hammer coming home with an opportunity to win.
That will be our featured game when we join you again at 4 p.m. Eastern Time for Draw 2. Jennifer Jones trying to become a 5-time Canada Cup champion, win for the 3rd straight year. Of course, Carrie Anderson, what a year they had a year ago. The 4 skips, Anderson, Sweeting, Bottcher, Mayer, and having wonderful season. The Scotties runner-up. Now let's check in on Jennifer Jones as she plays Team Scheidegger out of Lethbridge. Skipped this week by Cheryl Bernard.
Well, that Yellowstone that you see on the right-hand side, that was Cheryl's last draw attempt. They overswept it a little bit. It stayed straight. So Jennifer's trying to hit that red stone in the 8-foot as thin as she can, maybe make the double off the 2 yellows.
How nice. Oh, very nice to pick up the 2. And so after falling behind 3-0, they go to the break in a 4-4 tie. Jones coming back. On this opening day, the Sobeys Arena, the Leduc Recreation Center, the Home Hardware Canada Cup. As it's 4-3, Gushue with that in off to score a couple, and it'll be Brendan Bottcher that once again does have the last rock. He'll have the hammer playing the Yellowstones to pick up the second half here in 6.
Wait's close.
A little bit early, keep going. Okay, you're okay.
Top button right
Line
now.
should be close now.
Go a little for weight.
Gushue
Line's good.
with his first throws the center. Bottcher mistake from Carrick Martin goes deep, back edge of the 4 and around here now for Jeff Walker.
Stay down, Mark. It's curl.
Yeah, you really can't accuse either team of having their best game of the season for sure. And again, it's the ice conditions. The ice is perfect, but they just haven't caught on to the lanes, the actual speeds. You heard the front end for Brad Gushue say it's slowed down a little bit since practice, which is very unusual. Still great, but it's fooled them.
Now remember too, and this is always, you have to keep in mind, we sometimes see these, even the very best forget. They mop a little bit, that somehow brings back a little speed. Let me just ask you about this, because I'm sure there are club curlers who wonder. You know the opposition has gone deep. Now, there was Jeff Walker coming down to it. Is that the right play, or would he have been better to leave it higher? And because that's a mistake again by Carrick Martin. But he could have been shot rock to the face there.
Yeah, and Brad Gushue could have gone top for shot rock, but the teams are so good. And you're looking at 2 of the best brushing teams in the world that can make it go a little left, little right, so they can get at that buried rock with these type of rocks that are that aggressive. So the first thing out of Gushue's mind is freeze it in there, shrink the scoring area. If we don't steal, we're at least going to force Bottcher to a single, which is a victory.
Get a room. Line's good.
Top 4.
Full 4, guys.
Now that he's at another miss, now he'll come in a little higher.
It's coming down, Brad.
It needs a curl. Needs a curl. Needs a curl. Hard, Mark. Hard. Finish it. Finish it. Hard. Hard. Go, 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 go.
And sure enough, higher it is, and they're sitting 2.
I think you can almost make it.
I only have
Bumper.
half. Okay.
It's not what you want to hear when you're sitting in the hack. I think you can almost make it.
But yeah, okay.
Let's make it.
You're right, bumper.
Tough. Just to hit it just about dead on here.
Yep. Clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Cart.
Yep.
Cart.
Not.
Cart.
Hard, hard,
Hard. Hard.
Nice shot. Very nice.
It's a great shot. Very good.
Beautiful.
Beauty.
Yeah. Worked out better than I thought it could possibly work out.
That's great.
Pretty good.
Reaper's got that standard material on their brush heads, but there's still enough abrasiveness with somebody with forearms like that. They can actually get a little bit of movement, and that was really beneficial in that particular shot.
You mean forearms, not octopus forearms.
Well, there were 4 out there, 2 each.
There you go.
Get under.
Oh,
Good.
nice shot.
But it's all about how you put the pressure, and the that's the other thing. I mean, you talk about development of the game. If you're leaning back, if you're over on top of it, you know, it's a science now.
Think so? Yeah.
Yeah, it really is, and it's. I was lucky enough to play a couple weeks ago, spared for my son, and I was shocked at that little bit extra help left and right, and a little more distance that you can get out of these broom heads.
Clean.
From back when I played.
Close. Clean. Close. Clean. Yep.
You feel that much more confident on a shot like that.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
And it'll roll and spin. And hang on there for third shot.
Good.
The Raptors are playing well, defending NBA champions tonight. Very special as the struggling New York Knicks come to town, but they are coming in with Toronto's R.J. Barrett, who says the Toronto native says he'll be healthy enough to take the floor. So R.J. Barrett returns to Toronto as part of the New York Knicks tonight, 7 Eastern. Raptors on TSN. I'm sure the class were given their assignment, make up signs for all the teams competing this week.
We're heavy. Back 4.
Yep.
Back 8.
Yep.
We're all the way to the back.
No, we're past it. We're past it. Okay.
Plan B here. This was supposed to be top 4-ish, top 8.
Right here.
You want to set up a red double.
Yep.
I like the thin double. Yeah.
Can we throw it with like board?
Really? Bang, bang, and up?
You probably needed less.
Is that what he's looking at here?
It'll go.
I like whatever. Medium's nice. Yeah.
You might go right into this one, but that's okay.
Make the double. That's the secret. You make the double and even roll out somehow. You're still sitting 2.
Easy.
Whoa!
Yeah!
I doubt we need
Darren Mulving.
Whoa!
Decent.
Yep.
Got one, got 2, and doesn't back it up to the
Yeah.
shots in the 8-foot. Will sit there, and they are sitting 1, 2, and 3 at the moment. Update: Holman Silvernagle shot rock belonging to Silvernagle. Looks like it's corner frozen. 4-foot.
It is, and Robin Silvernagle faced 3 on her final stone. She made the kitten roll. As you save it, corner freezing. Rachel's trying to pick it out for 2. Yes!
Oh!
Chisel.
What a beauty.
Thanks.
Calling Dr. Holman for surgery.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Top 4. Go ahead then.
T.
Go ahead. Okay. Go ahead.
We need back 4, guys. Needs a curl, if anything.
Weight's perfect.
Needs a curl.
Line's pretty good.
Needs a curl.
Easy.
Needs a curl. Needs a curl.
We're there.
Yep.
Okay.
Hack.
Good
Good fix.
Just hack.
Okay.
Toys.
You'll get lots.
Oh yeah.
You see that center guard out there, Vic? For anybody that plays lead, that was the first shot that was thrown in this end. Can you imagine if that was just barely over the hog line? And this shot is so simple. It's so important to get the right positioning on every single stone.
But even at that, Brendan Bottcher said you should be able to get there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
I mean, you could be a lot tighter and still get around. And around they get. Oh, and they'll push it through, and then the
Good shot.
shooter will spin away. Lots of yellow piling up at the back.
Shade more curl, it would have actually sat 4, but that's good enough.
Sorry. We could have nailed the communication on that one a titch better.
There was a point there where I think I just need to be quiet and just allow whatever happens. That's okay. I slid a little tight and kind of popped it back, so I knew it was never gonna
This is hard because he hasn't.
Listen, they all love the game, but there's a passion that Darren Moulding has, doesn't he? I mean, it's. I don't want to suggest. Don't misunderstand. It's almost childlike.
Yeah.
He loves the game that
fun.
much.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's
I'm
still
out here.
fun.
I'm having fun.
No question.
You know,
And that has to rub off.
And who would have thought? I mean, here we are as he plays at all these players. You start off in your
Line's good.
children's leagues and your, what do they call the mini rocks? You know, the
Little Rocks.
Little Rocks. And now here you are playing to win a gold medal. You know, he has never lost. In all the years we watched him, he hasn't lost that love, has he?
No question.
Yep, go for that. Go for that. Go for that.
Yep.
Gotta get rid of that thing.
You're thinking that's a little straighter.
Maybe it is a little straight. I think it's a good match with that 7 in the end. It's like that 7 of mine.
It's not as straight as
Not
the 7,
quite,
but it's certainly straighter than the rest. Yeah.
Hit half of it and get it past.
That's what you're learning. New rocks, new surface. It takes
Like
time.
I thought you were a little back and a little up, if anything.
Okay, so we're just playing this.
Yeah. Heavy draw.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I was tight and then back for sure.
Just a heavy draw. Same kind of weight I threw at the end of last end would be nice.
Nice throw.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm curious of
Maybe
this.
the 8 is a little straight, but
He wants to play a little tap on the red, the Gushue stone, correct?
Right.
All right. Why not come with the other turn?
Yeah, you could. You definitely could. But you do have to hit it on the Darren side, so it's kind of 6 of 1, really. You have to cross the center guard either way. They've just played this, too. They know it. But, yeah, you could go ahead either way. You could even leave it there. You could just draw top 4.
All right.
You love to recent memory, right? It really helps. You saw Darren make this.
Solid. Solid. Whoa. Clean. Whoa. Clean.
Brad.
Clean.
Oh, clean.
Whoa. Clean.
Oh.
Clean.
Now a little bit more help. Just tap it back and roll over on top of their own. What a wonderful shot. Brendan Bottcher. And the line call by Moulding. He look on, off, wait. Oh, just got by. And help it.
Beauty. Nice shot.
Very nice indeed.
Capture the back ones, yeah.
Perfectly
This,
square.
this front end of Bottcher is arguably the best in the world at directional brushing, and they made that thing curl so hard at the end because they got it as far as they did.
I think I'll get a little bit more
They're laying
movement
4
with this
here,
one.
so Brad has to be extremely careful.
And again, goes back to what you said about the pressure that they put on. Everyone's using the same fabric, so you can't complain about that. It's the technique, and you still can. You say directional, I'll say help the stone.
Right. Yeah, no, exactly. Just enough. At this level, isn't it? Like, look what Brad Gushue's faced with here. 146 feet. If it over curls, he's given up 5. If it under curls, he's given up 5. So that half an inch, whatever it is, curl that these top athletes can make, that type of difference is huge. Now, they're saying is Brad's first rock, let's call it the 7 rocks, a little straighter. What's this going to do?
A little less?
A little less, yeah, it's close though. Line's good. Yeah. Top button. Yeah.
Hard line.
Top
Easy.
4.
Whoa.
See?
Line's good.
Yep.
Weight's good. Like to go a little.
Yes.
Gotta go. Line's good.
Gotta go a bit.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Close.
Yes. Hard, you gotta freeze it. Hard.
Walker.
Hard.
Galand, you heard him say you got to freeze it in there. All the way down. Get it. Oh, they'll leave it a little high. It is the shot rock.
What's that?
Tough shot, John Epping here against Cooey.
Well, John Epping tried to hit and roll into the middle on his first. He didn't quite get the roll, and that allowed Kevin Cooey to make a double. It is the Cooey stone biting the forefoot. That is shot. This is a draw against one. Needs full 4.
Tight. Line's tight.
Line's
Hard
really
line.
good.
Okay, your line's
Backhand,
holding.
Brett Galand on
Still tight. Still tight. Hard.
on the brush. Ryan Fry calling line.
Hard Langer.
Ooh, and not enough. Steal one, Cooey.
Big chance for Brendan Bottcher here.
Final stone, Bottcher again. Here's Thiessen. Line call, Molding, got it. Oh, and they'll move it. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Good job, Brad.
3 in the fourth, 4 in 6. Bottcher breaks it open.
Yeah.
Draw 1, day 1, the 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup from Leduc, Alberta. Sobeys Arena. Here at this multi-purpose Leduc Recreation Center. Aquatic center here, fitness facility. They have 3 NHL size rinks, and there's an 8-sheet Leduc Curling Club, all part of this recreation center. Community about 30,000, just about 30 kilometers south of Edmonton. If you're familiar with the Edmonton International Airport, you know as you come out and you get to Highway 2, if you turn left, you go towards Edmonton, you turn right, and there's Leduc. So
Gotta go. You have a little bit more line. Line's good though. It'll get there. Just make sure it's over.
A classic example, one of the best examples I can think of how you can lose a game in practice.
Over and off.
New rocks, they don't have a book on them, these teams. Brad Gushue, unfortunately, looks like his 7 rock is straighter than his 8. He didn't play well to begin with, don't get me wrong, but he, in that last end, a really good. His first one hung. It allowed Bottcher to get it out. Second one over curled by about a foot. If those rocks are identical, there wouldn't have been a 4-ender on the board there.
Responsibility maybe too of picking it up or trying to pick it up a little earlier and then throwing it down the line if that's the case.
Right.
But it is all, pardon me, it's all Bottcher at the moment with that 4, and he leads it.
Easy now. Line's good.
Yeah, we've all been caught on that type of thing, and
Whoa.
Weight's perfect. Weight's
good. You never need to. Great shot. 14-7.
Nice shot.
Of course, now Gushue playing to the corner and everything playing to the middle from Bottcher. Let's update the game between Scheidegger and Jones, and of course Cheryl Bernard throwing the skip stones for Scheidegger this week.
And this opportunity for 2 for Cheryl as a result of a really nice come around earlier in the end by Carrie-Anne McTaggart, and Jennifer Jones only able to peel off the guard. On her final stone, Jennifer tried a cross-house double, just got 1, so any piece of the paint for Cheryl is 2.
This is the most wide open end we've seen in this game, would you agree?
I would agree for sure.
Atta girl, Cheryl.
Atta girl, she picks up 2, 6-4.
Guys. Judge, you guys.
interesting for Cheryl. You know, when she had that great run and won us a silver medal for our country in 2010, he played a lot more defensive. Really nice play here. You know, Cheryl basically defensed her way into that title, and you know, playing Jennifer Jones, I'm thinking Jennifer's thinking, hey, Cheryl hasn't played in a while. She likes to keep it simple. Let's go right at her. And it's actually been Team Scheidegger and Cheryl Bernard that have put the rocks in the right spots, but they haven't been afraid to throw draws and put Jones under a lot of heat.
I think take the first one around the corner.
Well, Brad Thiessen is part of the boys who are all back for another edition of the Men of Curling calendar. And Jeff Walker, Thiessen, all of Team Bottcher, all in support of personal charities, and of course proceeds going to Curling Canada's youth programs. It is the Men of Curling calendar. For more information, go to curling.ca.
Top four. Yeah. T. Line will be okay. Get a T line. Line's pretty good. T. Line's good. Yep. T line. Right on the
Top
T,
four.
boys. Gotta go, I think. Real
curl a bit.
Whoa.
Just behind
Jeff,
T.
Jeff. Whoa. Go ahead, Jeff. Whoa, just heavy, Brad.
Jeff,
whoa,
Becky.
just heavy, guys.
Becky.
Whoa. Whoa. Good.
Good. Didn't really want it that deep, but the main goal is bury it. They've done that.
Just 3/4 low.
Love it.
Should be nice and straight.
Yeah, nice straight.
Whoa, whoa. Whoa,
Yeah. Whoa.
whoa.
Nice.
Good shot.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Top button, T, probably.
Yeah.
Top
Mine's a
four.
little tight. Should be good.
T.
Mark Nichols.
T-line.
Go or what?
Yeah, you're gonna need. We're over curling. Top button. We're gonna be
Top
wide
four.
open, guys. Higher the better. Higher the better.
We're half four.
Whoa,
Half four.
whoa, whoa. Let it stop. Let it stop.
Sit down.
I just got her rolling.
Great awareness from Gushue. He saw that soft
Not
out-turn
bad.
release by Mark Nichols.
Teaser.
Tried to stop rushing as
Gotta
soon as
throw
they
an
could,
Huh?
knowing it
Gotta
would
throw an
over curl.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like you were half for sure on that
Easy!
Jet. Wait
Whoa!
to it.
Clean!
Wait's good.
you can't kiss it. Kissing's the worst.
Clean! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Hard on the red. Hard on the red.
Whoa.
Nice.
Good shot.
Good shot there.
Good shooting, buddy.
Just incredible weight control here. The team Bottcher's looking a lot sharper than Gushue.
Same weight.
Just hack weight, give it to the brushers, control that cue ball, the thrown rock. Really well played.
There'll be no rest for Gushue. He'll be back on the ice this afternoon in the draw 2. Bottcher will have the afternoon off. He'll play Glenn Howard
Mine's good.
tonight.
Top four.
Gushue's next game is against Matt Dunstone
Half the 4 foot, guys.
Highland in Regina,
Pretty good.
Mine's good.
Mine's good.
coming off a win in North
Mine's
Bay
good.
and then a final loss to John Epping
Yep.
in Oakville. In fact, he beat Gushue in that
Perfect.
North Bay final.
That's right.
Shot, Mark. Thanks, Cheryl.
Low.
Hair low with the out.
I think that's the easiest way, yeah.
I like it. Should run good for
It
you
should
here.
run here, yeah.
Yeah.
A little low.
Yeah.
All we did was peel, it's fine.
Yeah.
Let's go over and check in on John Epping after giving up that steal of one. Cooey looks to be one tucked in there, sitting on the pin.
He is indeed, and this has not been a good end for John Epping. Ryan Fry just ticking a guard, trying to make a double. John trying to make a double on his first, only getting one. This is the run back of his own guard to the shot stone for 2.
Wow.
Not easy.
Angle it back, no. And it will be a steal of one more for Cooey, up now 7-4.
Okay.
Just in case you didn't get it down here.
Give him a run at the double, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there, Brett.
Yeah.
Worst case, like, there's not the
Yeah.
end of the world. I was given there for the come around the guard, so I need a fair bit more than that.
Pace lower here. Funny path.
Probably a little, compared to this, for sure.
Space lower here, Jimmy. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
All
spot.
three
Like,
players
it's
that aren't throwing this stone
really
are
going to the wing. It's not really going to the
always
center.
communicating on this exact path, what this is going to do.
Looks like minimum ice, but what do you think?
It's in the ballpark. I mean, I don't.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to be right beside it.
Really.
Right next to it. Next to it? Yeah. A little more, Mark. Yeah.
This path will be good, Brad. It's kind of in between. Like,
I don't think it's going to be too slow.
okay, I like it.
Same as I threw last time?
Yeah. That's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, he's usually very good defensively, isn't he? And for him to have that, and it really didn't sneak up on them. They didn't make some shots.
That's right. Yeah, it wasn't just Brad's last two. They were in trouble before he got in the hack.
Line's good.
Line's good.
Squeeze nice.
Touch heavy, if anything.
Yep.
Right beside it.
Line's perfect.
Let it curl a
Line's
bit.
perfect.
Let it curl.
Close.
Just shy of it.
Yep.
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 Good. Whoa.
Down to the corner. Now, one thing new for the teams is the majority of the events they've played, on tour have always been just 8 ends. You come to these events and other national championships, they're going to be 10. It has been discussed about Curling Canada going to 8. Unfortunately, unfortunately is proper. The decision ultimately will be made by the World Curling Federation. And until the world moves to 8, Canada can't do it alone. We're not going to go into that 4-rock, 3-rock situation of a few years ago. So that being said, nothing will happen on moving to 8 ends until after Beijing.
Right.
Because everybody has to play on that level playing field of 10 ends for this Olympic cycle.
Right, and which is a good decision. You know, you don't want to be changing halfway through. We're only what, 2 years away from the trials, like this weekend, basically, for Canada. So they'll change it for the next quadrennial, if possible. It could still stay 10. There's a lot of people that still love the tradition of the 10 ends.
Nice.
The brushers might not like it, but the skips probably do.
Really good.
What a great shot. Just perfect angle.
Oh, sorry.
A little lucky, but.
I like it.
I think the only chance we have is throw a board with the intern with a lot of rotation.
So it jumps.
Hit it on the nose and get that kind of springing this way. I think any way to get that to go, it
touches this and goes through. I think.
You heard Brad Gushue, very interesting situation. You would normally hit it this way with the with an actual out turn.
Or you try to hit it. Just
that would give the yellow one the in turn. Every time you hit a stone, it changes rotation with the gear effect. So you'd be spinning.
Even if you hit it a hair high,
you'd be spinning actually the other way. That type of motion there, and then it's just going to stop on you. So what they're going to try to do is throw an in turn hit, giving that yellow one the out turn rotation. It'll spin farther.
You know, if we can throw normal and see if we can get it a hair high. I still think it has to be the intern, though. The intern's just pulling it more and going to make it harder for this to go.
Yeah. I don't know if this goes if you throw the in and hit it high.
What's that?
I don't know if this goes. You throw the in, hit it a little low.
No, I think you want it. You got to get to the nose, or even if you can get that way. But I just don't know if we can get by that.
I think nose it with good board, and you got a really good chance of making it. I don't think it's. I'd like to see it nose with board. I think it's gonna be real close.
I don't even know if I can do it.
Well, I mean,
How much space do you have?
Maybe 2 inches would be the most.
The other options really crease the guard as tight as you can with the out turn and get it to hit that yellow as thin as possible on the right hand side.
Okay, but we just talked about 8 versus 10 ends. I know what he's thinking here.
Yeah.
He's down by 5. Does he need his 2 here, or could he say, I'll take my 1 for sure, my sure 1. I'll draw the 4-foot for 1, and then let's move on. Or do you agree with him right now? He needs a deuce.
I think in this case you need the deuce because who you're playing. You're playing Brendan Bottcher, a really good team, and you're only down to 3 ends after this.
Yep.
Heavy board.
But it's tough.
Yeah. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Jeff Walker.
That's curling hard.
Trying to hold up. Trying to hold it up. Oh, he did get the catcher. Now that yellow's got to go a little more. A little more. Oh, and they'll end up getting the 1. That one. Yeah. Right there, the 8-foot at around 3 o'clock. He thought it out.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get it out. The Home Hardware Canada Cup, 15th edition. 2 very big tickets available. Become the first qualifiers for the curling trials set for Saskatoon in November, late November, early December.
Top 4.
It's curling. Brad now. Brad.
Come on, Brad.
Brad.
Come on, Brad. Go.
Brendan Bottcher leads by 4. And once again, has last rock, has the hammer playing the Yellowstones. Carrick Martin and Jeff Walker throwing the lead
Okay, I
stones.
got a good rock here.
Which one?
This is the one. Should move. The one is what?
Just a little slower still on the side, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this should curl.
That's slower. Okay, T. Are you looking for
They
T?
set up for Team Bottcher. The two yellows are staggered a bit, but the one closest to the tee line can be raised.
Line's great.
They're coming around, are they?
Yeah.
Okay, so they're trying to wrap it around with
Wait a bit.
Brett Galland.
Oh, line's okay though.
T-line.
Room.
Bit of room.
Just behind T.
No, it's
Jeff,
T.
it's your rock, Jeff.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Where are you?
T-line.
Help him, Mark. Help him. Help him.
Hard.
Help him. Keep it alive.
Hard.
Hard. Go, 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 go. Gotta bury some more. Hard. Hard.
Oh, great drag to get it to the tee line. Edge of the button.
Great teamwork there, Vic. You saw Mark Nichols on the inside. They switched once they realized they wanted some curl to get Jeff Walker to get maximum curl. Then Mark jumped on to gain a little bit more speed as the second brusher. But the best they could have done with that.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa.
Good try.
It's fine. Good.
Good. Good throw, Brad. I didn't need to hit it.
Yeah.
Replace
You
that
hate
yellow.
that?
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I like that.
It's almost as much separation as going just over.
Yeah. Sure 8 rock.
Okay.
You want to be right in front of my red?
Yeah, I think right in front there.
Yeah.
It's coming back.
This rock slides better, guys.
Yeah.
2 feet, 3 feet
The
better.
other option is just over, and then when he makes a double, it might.
Up to you, man.
Okay. Full 12. Love to lock it on, eh?
Lock it on, yeah.
Could throw another long guard. Waste a bit of time for Bottcher. He's going to have to peel with the score the way it is.
I think we're there.
Don't need it. Top 4.
Top 8, top 4.
We can
Try
go
to
around
angle
it.
freeze here. The danger is if,
Oh, top 8.
if it's a hair heavy, it bounces off. There'll be a red double.
Go around it. Yeah.
Plan B.
Yep.
Going around,
Right
eh?
next to it. Hard. Get it by it. You're by it right now. Hard. You can freeze it. Hard. Get it by. Hard. Hard.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Now just spun off a little bit. Maybe that'll prevent the
A
double.
little heavy.
Okay.
Well, there you said also you've got that angle raised too on that yellow.
Yes.
On the right side.
If you hit the pocket, this one's a little high. So it's going to go like this.
Okay.
It's a tough double when they're this close
The
together.
double, right?
Yeah.
You've got to just hit the left one so thin or you're not going to have power to get the shot rock out. You could easily leave that red one shot rock in buried here.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Off.
Whoa.
Darren. Hard.
Decent. Well, and they did exactly what they thought. It doesn't spin that one stone far enough. So for the moment, Gushue is the shot rock at the back of the 4. Epping and Cooey, and Cooey up by 3.
And a chance for John Epping to narrow that gap with a draw for 2. Kevin Cooey tried a very thin double on his final stone, only got 1. And so for John Epping, needs 8 foot for 2.
Yeah. If it's us, don't you wait? You can do that at the end.
All right, here comes Ryan Fry as well. They need a good piece of the 8.
You see what's something with this? Whatever gets me.
Hold on here.
Good enough.
Ooh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not sure it's us then.
You just got it, maybe.
I think it's them.
Well, we'll measure it. That's close.
So they'll put the stick to it. 1 for sure for Epping.
Okay, right on the corner, like top 8 weight. Even if we chip off that tight one and roll, like come pros into it, it's not terrible. Top 8.
Desperate times here now for Team Gushue, asking Mark to loop right around everything.
Top 4.
Oh, close.
Pretty good.
Close.
Okay. Top 12.
Really hook here. They got to be careful on the brush.
Top 12, top 8.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to go tight, actually.
Weight's good. Hard, it's over curling. Okay, right there.
Yeah.
Go short of that. No, right there.
Stay down, Jeff.
Hard,
Stay down,
hard,
stay
hard,
down,
hard,
stay down,
hard,
stay
hard,
down,
hard,
stay down.
hard, hard. Good.
I'm not sure how it's getting there, but. I'm not sure how it's getting there, but.
Okay.
Jennifer Jones has picked up a single in 7, but still trails Scheidegger out of Lethbridge and Cheryl Bernard
Intern.
Yeah.
skipping this week by 1.
Yeah. 3/4.
Yeah.
You should get a little bit of curl here.
Yeah.
Anything but a steal for Bottcher. He's going to try to keep this as clean as he can.
Hard, yeah! Whoa, whoa.
Bang.
Okay.
And they'll still leave that stagger, as well as a stone covering the 4-foot. Shot rock back of the 4 belongs to Gushue, so he's got something going here, trying to steal his way back into it. And remember, they were measuring Epping and Cooey. And, one. He fooled me. You see, I wasn't expecting the second one to go up. I just, see. He got 2, so he's within 1. Cooey leads at 7-6.
It is a little bit. It's like.
You got to give you 6 more feet.
I was thinking it was very similar now.
The path is like 2 or 3 feet slower, and he needs a little more weight.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give you 5 more feet.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're looking for T-line, Brad.
Top 4.
Okay.
Wait the button.
Yeah. Communication again. They've identified it's definitely slowed down a touch. You also have to factor in if it's slowing down, is it because the ice is softening up or it's flattening out a bit? Because then your brushing isn't quite as effective. Maybe you thought earlier in the game you could drag it 4 or 5 feet. Now maybe it's 2 or 3 feet. It makes a big difference at the far end.
Go ahead.
Looks like it's still great brushing ice.
T-line, Jeff's rock.
We can go a little hard. Right to make room, guys. Hard, 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 hard,
A
hard.
little more.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think they got it there for second.
Yeah. Might have been.
Don't think so.
Okay.
So advantage to Darren Moulding in his battle at third with Mark Nichols.
Good move here from Moulding. He's the guy that's got to know this angle. You can't tell from down there. Come on back, talk to your skipper, get the right spot.
That's trouble.
That's not.
I do think if you hit it absolutely perfect, it could go. But
I don't think it's.
There's ways it jams easy,
Yeah,
right?
that's not ideal.
I don't hate a straight peel at this point.
Yeah, just peel this.
We're second shot, right?
And we have the in
so
off
at the
there,
end
we
we
have
always
the double
have that.
there. But I agree.
Peel.
We could try that.
Your shooter's the center
It's going to be
guard.
right in the middle, yeah. Peel it off. Yeah, you're right.
Straight peel.
Yeah.
Peel the yellow?
Yeah.
Scoreboard's dictating this call. You'd normally be a little more aggressive, but this opens it up. They've got a flat double. Those back 2 rocks, the red that's shot rock and the yellow and the 8-foot. Brendan can throw it hard enough to get at that shot rock if he has to, so keep the front open.
Half a rock. Let's go.
Clean. Yep. Yep.
Shot.
She leads by 1, has the last rock, and looks like she might be adding 3 here.
Yeah, it's a very good opportunity for Rachel Homan for sure. Was line 2, and Robin Silvernagle elected to try to bury on her first. It didn't. Rachel hit to lie 3, and the double attempt by Robin Silvernagle on her final made contact with 1, but rolled far too far, and that is why it is 2 right now, and a chance for 3 if she is full 12.
Curling lots. Great shot, Rach. Sweep. 3.
3 it is.
One or two. I mean,
Yeah, he's probably going to have a triple though. He's going to have.
Well, yeah, I agree with you, but what are you
Do
gonna
you
do?
play this now?
That's the other option.
I don't mind that either.
I mean, even if we're this, he's taking that double on, is
Pretty
he?
good. Yeah, it's
Like,
right there.
that's
Roll
thin.
in, roll in 1 inch.
You got to throw
yeah.
peel because you got to get on top. Like there is not real good, is it?
No.
Probably not
Slow him
terrible.
up a little, like you know, you kind of.
What's
I'd like
that?
it to roll up a little.
As long as you get a little action.
We'll roll to there.
I think if you get right on the side of it,
that's okay.
it still misses.
Yeah.
If we just come to here too,
He's running that.
then this comes in.
Yeah.
You roll it half on, he gets the triple.
Let's make this. I think.
Well, yeah, he plays that, and then we lie 2. It's almost the same thing because if we lie 4 here now, plays the triple, then we're still only lying 2.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. This gives us the best chance, I think, if I make it.
Yeah, and you know, if he hits thick or something, we got 2 in the 4 foot.
Right there with peel.
Okay.
3/4.
I guess if anything.
Well, right now is Scheidegger sitting the 1 chance for a couple here for Cheryl Bernard.
It is. Cheryl made that shot that is shot on her first after Jennifer had a chance to lie 3 but went through the house on her draw. And on Jennifer's final, she played the tap but did not tap it far enough. So she does need full 4, but it would be for 2.
That's good. Okay, good. Really good call. 2.
And gets the little rub and roll in for a couple to lead 8-5.
Looks like it's slowing down a little bit. Jennifer Jones had a halfway tap there and only bumped it to the tee line.
Hard, Jeff. Hard.
Skip Stones here at 8.
Whoa.
This one.
And gets them both.
Now we
Yikes. That is not what they wanted there.
Try and take the offset away.
Well, we gotta move something.
I think
'cause
we're
he's
trying to
gonna
hit
bury
that
it.
one hard, though. Like, I think we're trying to bounce it.
What if we nose?
Well, his numbers have come up, but still struggling, particularly
He
on his
draws
draw
and
weight.
slash, like-
Gushue at 64.
He can't.
Player numbers
if we
brought to you
nose
by
that,
New
doesn't
Holland,
work for
proud
him.
sponsor of Curling Canada.
Well, if we know he's going to come back here somewhere and give me a 4-foot sort of angle slash. I still think it's not almost worth playing this.
I don't hate it. You can.
Well, then he's gonna.
That definitely takes the offset away, right? I don't
Well,
mind
yeah.
it.
And I still think there's a way that rock goes through there.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't mind it, Brendan. I think it's like half.
Worst case, we plug it there and
Half.
I got to draw the 4-foot.
Maybe like a third-ish, a thick third.
Yeah.
You think so?
Originally thought that's what they drew up, but that would leave this situation with these 2 rocks in here staggered. That would allow Brad Gushue to sink one. So you don't want that the way the score is. You want to keep it available for Bottcher's last one. I like the double, the red onto the red. If you don't get it out, at least everything's wide open. You score your single.
Okay, but earlier we chatted, and
That
you said,
seems like
look,
the smart shot, doesn't it?
sometimes you just got to be happy with 1.
And the nose is the.
Can he not make, say, a play on the
Well, then I'll throw medium then. We're trying
second
to hit
shot
it low.
stone, the red on the
Do you
left?
agree?
Yeah.
Make it there,
So,
leave
like,
him something so that he
nose,
gets
but
his
we're
1.
playing
Well, that's just,
When you
yeah.
look at the scoreboard, you're up by 4.
100%, yeah. That's why I didn't like the original call where you hit and roll underneath. That leaves a staggered situation where Brad will draw around it. Even dead on here is pretty good.
The worst case is we nose it, Yeah. Let's throw medium.
What you have to remember in these situations is Brad Gushue has to steal. He can't give up a single. He can't be 5 down with 2 ends to go.
No, clean. Kirk. Whoa.
Kirk.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Okay, now you're saying go ahead.
Yeah.
Take your best shot. I'm sitting 2.
Right.
You know, you think about coming out of Alberta, 2 straight years now. They've lost the Brier final to Gushue in 18. 19, they were team wild card, of course, and losing to Cooey. Are they the favorite to come out of Alberta this year? Well, yeah, probably because of the fact that Cooey will be back.
Right.
as Team Canada at the Briar in Kingston.
Back button, if it's burying enough, is fine.
Sure.
So Brad Gushue, and it's an if. Look at that.
Yeah, that's. You think about it, going back now to his tour play.
Yep.
That's good. Would be a fourth straight loss. 20-12. In all the games he's played.
Wait, go. No.
T.
Goodness.
He's got nothing in this one too.
You're on the yellow.
And that's it. And away they go.
Good luck. Thanks, guys. Good luck. Team there.
Just not his day, Brad Gushue. But some impressive shot making by one of the best in the country, if not in the world right now, in Brendan Bottcher, as he will pick up the win. Woo! An opening day win. Make the final. Bottcher 10, Gushue 4. Well, when you look back at the two big ends for Brendan Bottcher, started well for him, badly for Gushue with a steal of one for Bottcher. Then the 3 and the 4th, the 4 and 6 really breaks it open, and that last draw by Gushue kicks them away. Add 2 more, 10-4 is your final, and the difference, of course, is the skips themselves. Gushue at 63, Bottcher at 86. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. So we'll go over to Sheet B now, and the other men's game on the ice. John Epping out of the Leaside Curling Club in Toronto, down by 1, throwing red stones against Kevin Cooey, the reigning Canadian champion, out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, throwing yellow stones. And Cooey does have the hammer here. He has the last rock, playing yellow in the 9th.
And that red one, Vic, got there on the intern side by Team Epping and just carved it right around both yellows. Just a brilliant come around.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
Kathy, you've been keeping a closer eye on this. We just saw 90% for Cooey. Oh my gosh. Great brush, and they are sitting 3.
He has made some wonderful shots. I think that the biggest difference this game that I've seen has been in Ryan Fry. He has ticked on guards. He has run stones in and wound up double jamming them. So a combination of just not making the full shot at the 3rd position for Epping has been the difference in this game, as well as the great shot making by Kevin Cooey.
We just need a wider line. So
yeah, I'll give it. No, I'll give you a wider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same thing again that he made on his first one.
I like the weight. Or more line. Weight's good. Yeah, your line's good.
It's going to end up tight.
Your line's good. Room. Yep.
Brent Lang on the left.
Yep.
Matt Cam on the right. Cam sliding down to that 2nd position with the arrival of Ryan Fry.
Go, Matt. Go, Matt. Go, Matt. Go, Matt.
Good.
Beautiful shot. How good's the surface and the rocks when you can do stuff like that?
Yeah, just tracks a little better.
Good.
He wasn't even close. It goes nuts in there.
You're just throwing
this. You're tight.
Okay.
I think it's easily there.
Easiest shot is all of them.
And it's for the win.
You could draw for your 1, Vic, but it's an interesting situation when you look at the scoreboard and the time in the game. You draw for your 1, your 2 up. It's the 5 rock roll. Epping could sneak a 3 out of you in the 10th end. So this is kind of one of those, you want to make it, obviously, but you might try really hard. If you wreck, you're still tied with hammer and about an 80% chance of winning.
Pretty good on this side.
Yeah, that's what I think too. So it's just a hair straighter, so I think this is good.
Tap it about a foot.
Weight's perfect.
Clean.
Weight's good.
Clean it.
Whoa.
Clean it.
Yep. It's perfect.
Hard flush.
Whoa. Lots of weight.
Whoa.
Lots of weight.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jump early.
Whoa. You. Close.
You.
Now Colton flash, and you hear Ben Hevertson. It's all you. You got to help it over there. Get it over there. Touch it. Ooh, he's going to flash it by. Gives it a slight little rub. And a steal, unexpected steal of one. And we're all tied at 7. And who knows, that early jump, huh? That's something that has bitten Cooey's team in many games. That early jump straightened it out. John Epping finds himself now in a 7-7 tie as we go to the 10th at steal of one. Still leaves Kevin Cooey with last rock. He has the hammer playing 10 with the Redstones.
Keep going. Keep going. Hard, bud. Keep going. Hard. Good.
Again, you come back to, he was drawing 80%. Sure, it was a little heavy. I don't think the.
Want to try that?
Talked in the break. The front end judged it very well out of his hand.
No, not at all. It's that type ice, just a fantastic late finish. If you overthrow it, which Cooey did by about 3 feet, it runs out like a foot straighter, and the boys jumped on it as opposed to communicating the speed. If that was any lighter at all, he makes that thing.
Like the in or the out, Matt?
I like the in.
We going right in?
That's why you practice
Perfect
those all the
first
time,
shot
eh,
by Ben Hebert in the commercial break. He tapped that red one where John Epping's standing.
Right on the button.
It was a long guard. He tapped it through the rings into the perfect triangle there where it's out of play and not in the rings. Then you can peel your own rock, which is exactly what Ben did. Nice situation for Cooey here.
I like it.
He missed that tick shot. In this case, there would be 3 guards up there.
Wait, only.
We're there. We're there.
Well then.
Little heavy.
We're hard.
Running like it's really heavy.
It's really heavy.
Okay.
Place.
Yeah, they were talking on the button, and they'll hang it on the back of the 4.
Not good. In theory, you're now guarding that rock for your life, where Kevin Cooey should be able to draw it with his last one.
Yep. Clean. Yep. Clean. Guard it. You can cheat to center.
There's a slider mark all the way there.
Okay, I got it.
Felt half.
Yeah, halfway.
It's hard.
A little tight. I think we're pretty tight here.
Okay.
Don't really want to clean this.
Okay.
Sit.
Well.
Sit.
Well, line's good.
Can't gotta
I
stop.
hope so.
Okay.
Sit.
No, Curl.
I don't do anything.
Sit.
Okay.
Okay, that's good, Matt.
Nicely judged.
I don't hate giving that a go.
Problem is you're rolling to Koo's draw side that he wants.
Yeah.
Intern across the face. Intern. Be straight. Yeah. Straight feels fine.
Can easily leave a yellow center guard here.
Nope.
It's really close.
What?
Yeah! Hard! Yes! Try flash. What?
Ah!
It wasn't really. Try. Throw.
Well, updating you, Robin Silvernagle has picked up a single, but still trails Rachel Homan. And Jennifer Jones with 1 in 9. But it is the Scheidegger team with Cheryl Bernard skipping out of Lethbridge with the lead there.
Should be there.
Yeah. Slow it down more.
I agree.
Just clean.
Just half-ish.
Just clean.
Just past half.
Just clean.
That's hard to throw down now.
Just a little bit. Well, little bit, Matt.
Well, that's an interesting comment. It's, I heard Ryan say it's hard to throw down, as if to say it's hard to throw it light enough.
You can. It's in your eye. Good sweep, boys.
Well, Dr. Sean Murphy visits his dying father, and the family reunion reveals unexpected results. Get into the good doctor. It's the fall finale Monday at 10 only on CTV, and then stream anytime. When do you bring it tighter? Last one by...
Yes, yeah, exactly. I think if it stays like this, maybe you go top 4, top 8.
Line's real good.
I hate to give Kevin Cooey a double, but he'd be throwing against the loss if he draws.
Hard. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa.
Get a little soggy down there, Vic. It's out wide. It's really fast. In tighter, it's slower.
Shots, try.
I'm sure they want Kevin to throw a draw down that type of path.
Clean. Easy, easy.
Toss. Gotta make sure this is tight, eh?
Yeah, anywhere tight.
Gotta be on line too, because he's gonna throw a meat whistle. He won't chase.
Seeing for ways to spot any faster.
Both thirds done.
I don't think so.
Now it's up to the skips in a 7-7 tie, and John Epping with his first. The one Brier appearance in
half-ish,
18.
A little bit early, Langer.
Went 9 and 4.
Half right. Yeah, you gotta go. All you got, boys.
Get it tight.
Keep going, Langer. Keep going. Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely getting a little soft on that center.
Hey, John.
Just enough to get that little extra curl, maybe 3 feet slower.
Yeah, he'll go here. I guess as long as we're here, we're good with chasing. Or if he's here. Yeah. Okay.
Go in there all day. Yeah, I think this is the shot. I think it's hard to make a really good one behind that.
If he knows it, it's not that bad. If he's going to come all the way to it, then
ideally we don't nose it.
No point nosing it.
I don't even want to nose
just
it.
gets in the way. You want to get this all the way to here, like even to here in case I'm.
I agree. Doesn't have to even really be in the house, really.
No, yeah, good hack. Hack.
I like hack weight.
They've decided, because that guard, we talked about it in our first game, that the positioning's so important because it's so long, that red one. Kevin feels pretty confident he can chase whatever Epping does around that guard.
Where's the perfect spot here, bud? Bite the 4?
Yeah, I think half in the 4 foot.
The other option would be shot rock yourself buried. Top button type thing, and make John hit it and roll open. This is the percentage play for sure. Kevin's last shot will be makeable no matter where John puts it.
Little light.
Is he thinking at all about his last end and overthrowing
real
it?
hard?
Well, I wouldn't doubt it, and then that's dangerous because it's a little bit. This turn here is a little bit slower.
Right up, never off, never off. All the way, all the way.
Okay.
We just want to overcurl it.
Millimeter, yep.
Not quite
Split
what
the
they
tee.
wanted there. Now you
Especially a little
go
higher
leave it
than that, even.
open on the outturn side.
Because if you're right here, John,
It's
he's
so
got to
tough
play it tight to get
He'll
across.
play the
Kevin
intern
not to
chase,
jam it there.
Huh? Let him.
Right?
You could just overcurl it a millimeter on the button.
Open the door a little bit here.
Are we freezing?
No, if we freeze, he can come to us.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So I think we want to be a little high. Make him have to move it. A little more.
Quarter open, half open, shot rock, obviously, top button.
Why this turn?
I think they just played it on the whole end. They know what number one, and they can, because the guard's so long, they can get to that spot. It looks optically a little bit worse, but it'll go in here.
Wait's close, Ryan. We're looking there right now. Line's good. Split the tee. Top button, actually. Yep. Line's good.
Top button.
Tee on its own. We're heavy. Oh. Heavy. Well, little bounce. Oh, then. Yep, yep, yep.
And heavy they are. They'll come behind. Now go back to what you heard Ryan Fry say. It's almost to the point where you can't throw it light enough. We have a final, and Rachel Holman has picked up the win. 8-5 is the final over Robin Silvernagel.
Right, like it
Really
comes
good
up
throw.
nice. I'm thinking middle of the 8 with similar to last time. Do you think that's max ice?
I think,
Yeah, look at
I
that.
mean, you were here.
Yeah.
Last stand. Are we throwing that much?
I'm going to say a bit less.
Okay.
Well, the interesting challenge in this spot is there have been a number of rocks with this turn in this spot, and this is one of the straightest spots on the ice. I also timed the last rock. It was 14-2 hog to hog. That's come down from about 14-8. So you're
Right.
dealing with a timing issue and a spot where if you're a little bit heavy, he will bounce off and not get shot.
Well, they just heard him say, Neufeld, BJ said, look, you were back line. Wait, what are you going to do? I'm going to take something off now. Now, in taking something off,
Oh, you could easily grind in on him as Kathy's suggesting. He was a
Back four.
hair-heavy last hand.
oh boy, they've got him right now early. Look at this. Boy, they got him fast. Flat.
Easy.
Hebert really got him here. This is going to be a big carry here to take it right down to the nose. Keep going. Stay with it, fellas. Oh, and they picked him up perfectly for the win. So after making the mistake and jumping a stone that led to the steal, that is the ability of Flash and Hebert to call it perfectly, know it perfectly, and it results in an 8-7 win. Cooey over Epic.
The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. The 2019 Home Hardware Canada Cup of Curling is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Home Hardware, Here's How, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Final stone for Jennifer Jones, needs to make him go away and will not. And so it'll be result in another point for the Scheiger team, skipped by Cheryl Bernard, as they will win it 9-6 over Jennifer Jones. And so that's an interesting start for Jones, who is trying to win, of course, for a 5th time the Continental Cup, and the Continental Cup 3 straight years. But Kathy was just saying she has struggled with her draw weight, as we saw so many do today. Now we'll take a break. Back with you later today at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Jones will be in our featured game against Carrie Anderson. That plan of 4 skips has worked out very well for them. They all know their position, they know their place, and let Anderson do her job. 4 p.m. Eastern Time when we join you again. So, on behalf of all of us, it's terrific to be back with all of you. Another season of champions is underway, and it starts here in Leduc with the Home Hardware Canada Cup, and all of it on Canada's sports leader, TSN.